So we got a nice video for y'all today. This is gonna be a little controversial, man, because for years we've been asking 2K for this feature. I'm talking about the Respec feature. Remember, a few years back, Ryan 2K actually teased that we will be getting that Respec feature in an NBA 2K game, and since then we ain't heard nothing about it, man. I can't even make this up. But it seemed like 2K decided to add this feature to one of their games. I'm talking about that PGA Tour 2K25. Yep. They got the feature that we've been asking for, man. So y'all know what it is by now. Without further ado, I need y'all to grab yourself that brew and let's get to the video.
You want 2K rumors and news, you in the right place. Want a community that's cool, you in the right space. You want tips, subscribe now and ring the bell. Then go to the park and give them hell. The Boot Squad is an organization with all winners. Soldiers up in formation, we all killers. And when you step on the court, yo, you're our dinner. When I play D in the fourth, yo, Kawhi Leonard.
So you don't know. Your boy Brutal, him on the scene, wicked and mean, with a next video for y'all, man. So by now, you know we gotta start the video off the right way. So if you're in the comment section and type first, second, third, know the gang or Brew Squad, I gotta put y'all up there just to show y'all some love, man. Much love, much respect. So I actually got this post right here from Samuel Savior or something like that. I probably butchered his name. Y'all know your boy running around with a machete for names, man. Don't judge your boy on that. I'm just not good with names. But he made this post and he tagged your boy. He said, so man, at NBA 2K, y'all know y'all messed up. And I'm trying to censor it as much as possible for this, right? How y'all give golf gamers what 2K fans been wanting for years. And of course he tagged me and a few other people. He said maybe y'all can talk to people about this, cause I ain't gonna lie, this pissed me off. And he referenced a video, and the image, the title is Don't Waste VC, Understand the New Attribute Respect System in, of course, PGA for 2K25. So of course I did locate this video and we're about to react to it live, and I'm gonna give y'all my honest thoughts about this whole thing with 2K not giving us what we asked for and give it to somebody else. And it might be, in all fairness, it might be them testing it out in one of their newer games, because PGA 2K recently started making these golf games, man. So they might be testing it out before they actually try it in NBA 2K games. Who knows? But I can tell y'all what, we're gonna start pushing for it for now, right? I'm gonna let y'all know why, but let's check this video out from, I don't want to butcher his name, Makachada, I think is his name. Y'all know your boy, as I said before, running around with a machete for name, but that's neither here nor there. So let's check this video out, man.
Dive on into that quickly. So just like PGA Tour 2K23, when you're creating your player, you're going to choose an archetype. An archetype, there's 5 of them here. Each one does something special. There's a special skill at the bottom. You can see here at the bottom.
The archetype system is not as free and as advanced as our archetype system is. Again, remember, they just start making this golf game a few years ago, man. So we're ahead. We did demand a more looser, more freer archetype system as a 2K community as well. So yeah, it's a little bit more restricted here. But
bottom, greenskeeper skill. He has an advanced green reader skill. We'll cover that in a later video down the road. But Powerhouse has power, Technician has a high swing path contact, Sculptor is a high shaper. There's so many different versions that you can have here with each different archetype. So that's nothing really too new to the game, but what is new to the game is the new attribute system, also known as AP in this game. So AP in this game, which we'll cover here, is my progression. And I'm just going to hide my camera here just so that way you guys can see everything down in the bottom. AP, there's owned AP, and then there's available AP. Now available AP is you earn it as you play, right? As you level these players up, as you play the game, you're going to get a certain amount of attribute points that you can apply to your player. For instance, I have 4 attribute points here that I can add. If I add it all to power, it's going to reduce the one that's directly parallel to it. So that's contact. One thing that I was really concerned about here was how much VC this was going to cost. If you have multiple different level archetypes, it's going to cost a lot of money. Why is that? Because your archetype is locked. Your archetype is locked with your player that you picked. You cannot just swap archetypes. Like as soon as you select it in your MyPLAYER builder, that archetype is locked. And then you either have to keep that archetype or you have to create a new archetype. And that is your only option. You cannot switch archetypes mid build of your player. Now, I'm going to run some clips here of something that I absolutely love with this game. So I thought if you apply these attribute points and you go, which you'll see here in the bottom corner of this clip, there is a respec option. So respec option, what does that mean? So if I applied 5 points, 5 AP to my player, and I respec it, I get all of those AP back for that MyPLAYER. So I get all of that AP back.
Huh. It costs for him to respect his player. Actually pay to respect your player, which is not what we want. Oh Lord, 2K is really about that money, boy. 2K is really about that money. I miss that. I really miss that.
MyPLAYER.
So look at him. He got 600. I don't know if y'all seen this, right? I made it as big as possible without, me taking out. But he got 699 VC here, right? And it cost him 500 VC to
respec it. I get all of those.
Another thing I'm wondering, how much VC you earn within this game, that will matter as well. If it's easy to make VC, okay, cool. But if I really gotta be spending money on my pockets to respect a player,
those AP back for that MyPLAYER. So I get all of that AP back for that specific MyPLAYER, and then I can reapply that AP back into that MyPLAYER differently, however I want it, free of charge. And that is what I love.
All right, so you spend VC to respect it, but when you reapply it, you don't have to spend the VC to reapply it. Huh. What y'all think about that, y'all? What y'all think about that? I see finesse. I see it being good, but not what I want out of a Respec feature.
I love that they are not going to recharge you to redistribute your points back into your MyPLAYER. I think that is going to save people so much VC. I think that is going to be absolutely a fantastic addition into this game. And it's something that they actually understand, that there's a balance between people putting their credit card down on the table to pay for things and people wanting to play the game properly and get rewarded for things that they've earned.
Now, I would have to say this though, this is not the Respec feature that I want at all. In fact, we have a game that's showing that actually gives me a good example of what a legit Respec feature looks like, and it's when you play EAFC. Sadly, that's an EA game. EA, a company known for its greed, is showing us how not to be greedy all the time within a sports game. That's crazy to me. So if you go and play EAFC, right, and you play a football game and you go and create one of those archetype builds, you could actually trade or just destroy that build, and you're gonna be able to recreate a whole new build without grinding that build. Once you max out one build, you could create multiple builds once you grind out that one build and you max out that one build. It allows you to go and recreate your builds without worrying about spending all that extra time. But again, EA don't even have that feature where you could buy your way to a max out build, which is what the 2K community, we are our worst enemy. I keep saying that for years, because for years we've been telling 2K we want to buy our way to our max out builds, and 2K listened to the point that now we got their rebirth system that it's all about the money, man. To rebirth a build, to get to 99, you got to spend about 300 and something KVC, like 350 and above. VC to max out a build, which is a lot of money out of our pockets, yo. So let's check out what he got to say the rest of this video real quick, yo, because he did speak about the rebirth system coming to this game as well.
So now that you know how the respec system works there, just remember that owned AP is locked to that specific MyPLAYER, but that's where the rebirth system actually comes in. Now, no one has rebirth yet simply because we don't have players up to a level 90 yet. So we don't fully obviously understand how the rebirth system is going to work. There's probably going to be another video about rebirth coming out. But from my understanding is the rebirth system is going to keep your VC in your pockets and not in the game. Once you get your player up to a level 90, that's where the respecking is not going to really be needed, because
that's not how it works in 2K, my G. I ain't gonna lie to you.
you're going to be able to create a new player to get your player, the new player, up to that same level without spending extra VC into the game. So that's the whole purpose of the rebirth, to save you money down the road. And you know, that's something that I do appreciate, is because they understand that people don't want to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars. They want to grind it out and be rewarded for grinding.
Now, the 2K community will disagree with that statement 110%, but it got to be honest with you. And if this is how the rebirth system really works, how he describes it, well, I want this rebirth system, not the one we have. I'm sorry, y'all. That rebirth system we have is a finesse. I'm sorry. I use it a lot, but it's still a finesse. If I was a content creator, I would still use it, but I would grind like I'm doing right now with my Wembley build, where I'm taking it from a 60 to a 99 with no money spent. And trust me, it's a long, tedious, annoying grind. And because I have a few people I can run with, it makes the grind a lot easier. But for somebody who don't have some people to run with and decide to go on that grind, it's annoying. That would probably get you off the game, y'all. I gotta be honest. You gotta spend money in this game to have fun, or unless you have a team with you. But
now I am going to show you the rest of this video, obviously, because I want you to just understand, if you keep creating multiple MyPLAYERs before you hit rebirth, you're going to be wasting your VC, because owned AP is locked to that MyPLAYER. So
all right, so I think that's pretty much it, man. He didn't say a lot of additional stuff. Basically, whatever AP you pay for with the Respec feature, by the way, you gotta pay VC for it. Let's not gloss over that point. You have to pay to rebirth your build. It's locked to that player, and then you could reapply it to something else. Now, the pay part, I still got a problem with. Me, or I already spent VC to apply it to this build in the first place. Now I gotta spend VC to take it off that build. Sounds like a finesse. Sounds like 2K making more money. But the good thing about that is, if it's for a huge discount, it could save some of my builds. For example, in 2K, I have a 99 driving dunk build. And to me, there's not a huge difference between a 96 driving dunk and a 99. I would now go into my build, take it down that 3 attributes, right? And then, of course, go by the vertical as well. Take that down to get what the elite contacts off to. And now I could apply it somewhere else to like shooting, to make it a much better all-round build, or defense, or to the defensive attributes or something. So now I could keep tweaking my builds. But of course, it got to be reasonable. It got to be within a system that allows me to earn VC and not charge me some crazy amount of VC where I will have to dig into my pockets and spend. And you know, 2K usually leads towards that too often. And that's one of the biggest issues. They lean towards your pockets too often, and not necessarily towards the money you could earn within the game. In fact, I believe the reason why they cut back in the amount they give you every game is because they want you to lean towards your wallets more often, instead of spending some time and actually playing the game and earning enough VC to do what you want to do within the game, which is a little, you know, questionable, to be honest. But let me know what y'all think about this new Respec feature. Again, EAFC have a perfect example of the Respec feature I want to see within 2K, which actually kind of, it does reward you for spending some time for grinding the game. But even if they want you to spend on your first build, or spend VC to get on it as quick as possible, even if you have a nice little middle point where between EAFC and 2K, which they're still gonna make their VC in the beginning, but if I spend VC on that build, allow me to trade it in and get at least some of the VC so I could apply to something else, because I don't want that bill anymore. Right now, I almost got all my bill slots filled up. The only reason why I got one more is because I don't necessarily want to cover that. If you fill it up, you can't even go and try to create no other bills. You can't go in the creator no more. You can't see no more bills no more. So you have to, by force, go and delete one of your bills, which is you throwing away VC. So that's why I have one available slot open right now in the builder. But let me know what y'all think about the video. Let me know what y'all think about this Respec feature that 2K is bringing to PGA Tour 2K25. If y'all will settle for this, or if y'all want the one that I'm speaking about, which will allow you to actually trade your billing to at least get a percentage of that VC. Again, I want all my VC, but I know you gotta kind of have a conversation where it will benefit both parties, reach a middle ground, so to speak. Anyways, y'all, that's all I got for y'all in this video. Y'all know what it is your boy saying. First time, like, share, and subscribe, and that notification bell is key. Have a blessed one. Be safe out there, y'all. Peace.